and we move on to a brand new season of anime, Spring 2014 anime. And this is going to be my list of what you should check out for Spring 2014. So if you want to know as well that there are also going to be some anime leftovers from this Winter 2014, and those two are going to be Nisekoi and also, well, Nobunaga. Thought those are the only two ones that are ongoing. The rest are all brand new anime titles, and I am very excited for this season, more than I was with Winter. Winter was just a lot of season 2s just carrying on, a lot of other ongoing anime. It just overall, Winter was not that exciting compared to what Spring is going to bring us, and these are going to be a top few of my list that I think all of you guys should check out. So first I'm going to have this Akuma no Riddle, made by Dial Media, and it is an action school Yuri, which from the premise of what it sounds like what originally Kill la Kill was originally going to be, because Kill la Kill was going to be like an all-girls fighting school, and pretty much this class has like 12 assassins with their sights on like one Haru Ichinose, and Fukaku Azuma is a recent like transfer student who's also targeting Ichinose. Then she gradually develops like feelings to Ichinose, and that's sort of like how it is. So I'm guessing where the series is going to go is that pretty much Fukaku is pretty much going to like defend Ichinose from all of these people and like stop like defending. That's what I'm guessing what's going to happen in the series, and that's probably going to lead up to, you know, the two developing feelings to one another. And it sounds like an alright like action school Yuri. I'm very interested in what the premise is going to be like, and then as well, like I did really enjoy Kill la Kill as well, so I'm also interested to see what's going to happen, if it's going to be anything like that or perhaps even better. And I don't really know any much of Dial Media's other projects, so I'm probably going to be very interested to see what they're going to do with the animation and what else they're going to do. Next we have Baby Steps, which is being done by Studio Period, which is a sports anime, which perhaps like from what I've got is that the main guy, pretty much just because he isn't getting enough exercise, is that this is the only reason he takes up tennis and then ends up having a passion for it. Like I believe the guy is like called Marol Etiro. I cannot really pronounce his name like that good. It says he needs to get like exercise and decides to take up tennis, and then he gains a passion for it. And the word, like sort of the way I guess the name Baby Steps from, is that he's going to take small progressions at a time, like small baby steps. That's sort of where the series gets its name from. And then he gets better and better, and then he challenges people. Now, I haven't seen, you know, like Prince of Tennis. I haven't seen any of those kind of series like that. The only real series I've seen of the sports genre are Kuroko no Basket and Eye Shield 21. They're the only two sports genre I've seen. And I'm very interested to give another sports series a try, since I really did thoroughly enjoy Kuroko no Basket. So I'm very good looking forward to what this one's going to do. Next, we have Black Bullet, being done by Kinema Citrus, which I have never heard of this studio. This must be a brand new studio, which is an action, mystery, sci-fi seinen, and humans have been defeated by a viral parasite named Gastrea, exiled into a small terrier and lived in despair side by side in terror. And that sounds really fucking interesting. Like, apparently it's going to be like this guy and this girl is almost pretty much going to deal with this viral parasite and fight him side by side. For like a seinen, I'm very interested in that. I really want to see more seinen series. And it's got action, it's got mystery, you know, it's all futuristic. And people have been hyping up Black Bullet for a while. And I'm wondering, well, you know, where's all this hype coming from? And I really look forward to checking this out. And it sounds very interesting and very appealing to my sort of genres that I'm into. Next we have Data Live Season 2, which is a comedy mecha romance school sci-fi, and I watched Season 1. It was really enjoyable. Looks like the second season, from like what I've seen from the promos, it looks a lot more serious than what it was the first season. It's pretty much this guy, like he pretty much Shido pretty much like had to like date all these like magical freaking girls just so like they wouldn't blow up the world. It was very funny, it was zany, it was crazy, it had like crazy action going halfway here and there. And first season it did end a little bit abruptly, I feel like, but second season hopefully they can make up for that and hopefully maybe get a conclusion. I know that the novels are still going on, so I'm very interested in what they're going to do with it. Next we have Dragon Ball Z Kai, the Buu Saga. Now, I love Dragon Ball Z, and they're doing the Buu Saga, which is my favourite saga of all DBZ, and I'm just looking forward because there was a lot of filler during like the Buu Saga, and yeah, this is hopefully going to like make up for all that stuff that they did all them years ago, and it's going to be a more serious and, you know, it's going to be a more faithful version to the manga, and I'm very much looking forward to it. I enjoyed the original Kai. Like, I haven't seen all of it like that. I only saw like I think up to the Frieza saga, that what we got over here in the TV, so I'm looking forward to what they're going to do with the Buu Saga now. Next we have Fairy Tail, which is continuing where it left off last year. It was very surprising that this even just like recently just came back, actually, since the anime literally just ended around about early parts of last year, I believe, of like 2013 or maybe late 2012. I cannot remember the precise date. And they're literally just going to continue straight off. I mean, I'm very much looking forward to it. They've got quite a bit of content. I really respect the author of the manga himself. He really wanted this anime to come back, so he went extra hard. You get some chapters in it, and Fairy Tail is just a very enjoyable, chill series. Yeah, you don't take it too serious, but it's still a very enjoyable series, and I would highly recommend people, you know, watching the start of Fairy Tail. Was a good time now to watch Fairy Tail now, and then also we'll get into a bit of 2014. Next we have Haikyu, another sports series that is actually in Shonen Jump, done by Production IGs, and which is a sports shonen series. The main guy, Shoyo Hinata, who began playing volleyball after seeing like his team known as the Small Child, and he starts playing volleyball in like middle school, but gets beaten bad by his rival Kageyama, and now in high school the two must team up in their volleyball team. So it sounds like practical, you know, oh, you're going to be my rival, but then they have to be like two of the close friends. I've seen some of the character designs mainly because I have J-Star's Victory Versus, and it does show a part with Hinata and a few of the other characters, and they look cool. Like, I've seen like the previews as well, and the one that I'm looking forward to most is the music in this series, because they're doing like two of my favorite bands are in doing the opening and the ending. Nico Touches the Walls, and also as well Spy Air. So I'm very much looking forward to this series, and also as well, like I said, I'm looking for the next new Kuroko. I really want to try another sports anime, so hopefully if it isn't going to be Baby Steps, maybe it might be Haikyu. If it's in Haikyu, then hopefully it'll be Baby Steps. Next we got one of the most exciting ones that I'm looking forward to this season, and that is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusaders Part 3. I literally fucking love Part 3. It's one of like my favorite from like the JoJo parts. I've seen like all the way up to Part 4, a little bit of Part 5, and just pretty much this takes place straight after the first two animes. You literally get like Part 2 straight after that, and we finally get to see Jotaro Kujo, and he'll have to fight a Joestar old nemesis. That's all I'm going to give you for this one, for that JoJo. I don't want to spoil too much on it, but let's just say I'm very much looking forward to what they're going to do with Part 3. It's going to be very exciting, very hype, fucking manly. It's going to be all kinds of good shit, so look forward to JoJo. Next we have No Game No Life, which is being done by Madhouse, which is an adventure, comedy, ecchi, fantasy, supernatural. It's about two brother and a sister named Sora and Shira, a brother and a sister whose reputations as brilliant neats, who are master of games and think like that it's just one shitty game that they get. And then they get an email from a boy named God to accept to go to another world where the biggest game imaginable will happen. It's like pretty much they're going to say, oh, can you win this game? Can you do that? It sounds like a little bit of the premise, like if you had Welcome to the NHK with the whole needs, like hikikomori sort of stuff, and then you also add the premise as well from Problem Children from Another World, because that involved games as well. I didn't finish the full series, but that's what I kind of got from like the first 4 or 5 episodes of it. So I'm very much looking forward to that. It sounds really interesting, actually. I've seen like the preview. It looks beautiful. The animation looks really good, and I can't wait to see this. I really want to see No Game No Life. It sounds really exciting, and it sounds pretty good. Next we have Soul Eater Knot, which is a spin-off to the Soul Eater series. Oh, a prequel. I'm not really too sure about that. I think it could be somewhere in the Soul Eater universe, since sometimes it goes like to the prequel, and then at times I think it's in the future. It's hard to say in the series, but it's an action comedy, ecchi, shonen, supernatural, being done by the same studio who did the original Soul Eater Bones. And honestly, to be honest, they should have just done a remake of Soul Eater, done as like a Soul Eater Brotherhood, like that. Just do the entire manga, since the original series ended on filler. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it in a way. It's like, yeah, we get some more Soul Eater content, and apparently like they're ending the manga as well, just so like this can be like a full faithful story. And what I'm hoping for is like, yeah, I get to see some of my old favorites. I get to see Black Star, Death the Kid, you know, Soul. I get to see Tsubaki, you know, Liz and Patty. I get to see all them again. But it's like, I would rather see their story and not about these other kids as well. It's like, it looks very moe, it looks like for another audience as well than what Soul Eater was, which I'm a little bit disappointed in. So yeah, it's going to be hard to see what it's going to be like, and I'm going to give it a chance. But I think out of probably all the ones, like out of all the big hitters this season, that's probably the one I'm not too much excited for. But still, I'm going to give it a try anyway. I'm going to definitely give the first episode a try, and then maybe I might watch the whole series later on. And then last one I recommend is Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V. Yes, I'm a huge Yu-Gi-Oh! Tad. I can't help it. I do love my Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's like, I had issues with the last season, which was ZL, but then as well, the original Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and then I did get some enjoyment out of 5Ds. And hopefully with the new guy, I think his name is Yuya, they'll do something new and hopefully, you know, reinvigorate the franchise, because it has been getting stale, it has been getting a little bit meh. So it depends, like maybe they should do it, but at the same time, I feel like the anime is just there just to promote, you know, the card game, like it is with Pokemon. Like the anime is just really there just to promote the video games, the card games, and all other kind of games that they have out there for Pokemon. But pretty much for like the top 5, I would have to recommend really for you guys to check out. Definitely JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'd highly recommend that. I've seen Part 3 manga. It's really enjoyable, really hype. They're going to do a full adaptation and it looks beautiful. Fairy Tail, if you guys, you want a nice bit of action, you want a nice little bit, you know, edgy here and there, and you want something to just chill and relax to, that's definitely Fairy Tail for you. DBZ Kai, because I'm a huge fan of the freaking Boo Saga. I think a lot of people grew up watching the Boo Saga, like on TV, and even so, if you haven't seen the Boo Saga before and you just originally seen Kai, this is the ending of Dragon Ball Z, so I would highly recommend to see this as well. As a lot, very recommended. And then also as well, I recommend Akuma no Riddle. I like the premise, like I did like Kill la Kill a lot. I mean, yeah, it's an action like Yuri, like it's going to be interesting. I think that's one thing about it. And then lastly as well, No Game No Life. I just said like no game. That sounds so interesting. The whole combining of NHK and also as well Problem Children from Another World. I like the sound of it and it just looks beautiful in the animation. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. What do you think you're going to be watching this season? Like, I've already got a lot of mine sorted out, and a lot of these I'm probably going to be reviewing on my channel, so you probably have to check them out. So subscribe down below if you want to keep up to date with those reviews. But that's all for me. I want to thank you very much for watching as always. Let me know what you think you're going to watch this season, but I hope you guys enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time.